Welcome to Diamond.Standard.Gaming, and today we are back here at our tree village that we're working on, and I'm just showing you here. This is our second house that we built as part of our village, and this is the first house here. And today we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a third house up on the tallest part of our tree. So here I'm just showing you the little pathway I built to connect the lower building here with the upper building. And you can see the kind of roof I built. I guess it's kind of called like a hip roof. And I'll build the same type of roof up here on the new building that I'm going to do. This is going to be the third house as part of this tree village. This is going to be the third house as part of this tree village that I'm building. And I'm probably going to put one more kind of like main house down below. I think I'm going to go ahead and build one more building after this one, down where the main branches meet, or where the main trunk is, and that's going to kind of be like the common building, and then from there you can come up to the other ones. And in that build I'm going to also go ahead and add stairs that are going to go inside of the trunk up to these buildings so that you can reach them all. So right here is where I'm going to build the third building, up on the very top peak here. And to make this one a little bit different, I'm going to use the pale oak planks, which are fairly new. I think they came out with one of the more recent Minecraft releases. And then we're going to use the like pinkish or purplish glass, stained glass for the windows. And then we're going to give it a crimson door, and we're going to use the crimson trapdoor for the shutters and stuff. So what I do here is, out from that center point, I build 4 blocks out on each end. So what I end up having is, what is that, a 9x9? I believe it's a 9x9 square block. And then here I'm just building the perimeter out. And then I go ahead and I fill in each of those empty squares that you see right there. And I fill it all in with the white oak or the pale oak block. Okay, and that's how that platform looks when it's finished. So that is our step 1 of our third village, tree village house build here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build out 2 on each side of this center tree branch that's holding up our house. And then what I'm going to do is I will build stairs around, upside down stairs around this, so that it gives it a a big sturdy looking base. And then on the directly below that, I just build out 1 on each side from that center branch. And then I go ahead and grab my pale oak stairs, and I just place the upside down stairs all the way around the perimeter of each of those sets of blocks that we just placed. And then again, go down to the next layer down, do the exact same thing. This just gives it a really nice, like supported look, instead of just a whole building sitting on top of like one little square block, right? So it makes it look like it's being held up a lot better. And then here I break out a couple of these extra branches here, and I continue placing the upside down stairs. And then there we have our completed base. So So what we're going to do differently with this one, so the other two houses that we built in our tree were pretty much like 1 or maybe 1.5 stories if you count the like the space inside the roof. This one I'm going to actually build a full 2-story building. So what I do is I build it up 10 blocks, and then I go around the entire perimeter, building it up 10 blocks just like that. Okay, then when I finish building the entire perimeter up, this is how our building looks. So you can see it's much taller than other ones. Then what I do is I'm going to use this, I don't know if it's pink or purple block stained glass, but I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put some big windows on the first floor at least. So what I do is I leave 2 blocks from the ends of the building, and then I'm going right down directly to the floor on the house here. So it's going to be a big window where you can kind of look out and get a nice glimpse of the view, because you are really high up, so you got a really nice view from this house. And I do that on all 4 sides. So all 4 sides will look exactly the same. And then here I am, just about finished up with the windows. And that right there is how our building is looking so far. Then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to use the dark oak slab. And I'm going to come here to the block directly above the window. And on the top half of that block, I'm going to go ahead around the entire... I'll start with the entire perimeter and fill it with slabs. And then I just fill in the whole area with the dark oak slab. And this is going to be the floor of our second floor in this building. So right here you can see I am inside, and this is how our first floor looks. So not a huge building, but lots of nice windows, lots of natural light. And here I'm going to go ahead and put some stairs in now. So because this has a full second story, I'm going to actually go ahead and cut in, actual stairs going up to that second story of the building. And you can see the window here to the left right here, or behind the stairs. I'm actually going to end up breaking that window out and replacing it with just the regular blocks, because it is, kind of being blocked by the stairs. So it just seems better to not have it right there. And here I'm just breaking out some of those slabs that I put in originally so that you can walk up the stairs. And just testing it there, making sure that I can get up the stairs without hitting my head on anything. And then what I do is I go in here and I just clear out these blocks that I put in just temporarily so that I can place the stairs down. And then I come here and I place the upside down stairs under each of the ones I just placed, just to give it a more, again, a more sturdy, more solid look right there. And like right there, I don't like how they kind of butt up right against the window. So here's where I go ahead and I jump out the window at first, but then I break out the glass and replace it with the wall. Just a regular wall block. And I think this is pretty neat because I try to make each of the 3 houses on this tree village really look different. So one's like a little smaller, this one's a 2-story, and then one's a little bit wider, so they all kind of have their own unique look to them. And that right there is our completed, first floor. And I'm just giving you a quick glimpse of how it looks so far. And then down here, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to go or how I'm going to get into the building. And that's going to happen right into here. And it was kind of luck. You can see I actually came up here right next to the stairs. So I got lucky. I didn't really plan that, but it turned out that it was in just the right place. And then here I was trying to decide, what did I want to make the roof out of, and I decided to make it out of polished andesite. Again, just to kind of make it a little bit different from, the other roofs. The ones made out of copper, others made out of, I think, polished black stone. And then I go all the way around and build the same kind of roof with an overhang and everything. And then this right here is how our completed roof looks, and I just fill that last little open space with a piece of pale oak wood, or pale oak planks. And here I go ahead and I just cut in the overhang of the roof, because I think that always makes the building look better. And again, any tips or anything you have for me, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from our viewers out there and what they like or what they don't like. And if you have any ideas of what we should build next, we built a regular village, we're working on this tree village, we have our castle build, all kinds of cool builds here. So anything that you have an idea of what you would like to see, definitely let us know in the comments, and we'll see if we can build it for you. And then here I go ahead and I throw those trapdoors all the way around the building for the shutters. Alright, and then here we are up on our second floor here. And what I'm going to do is cut in the windows up on the second floor. So what I'm doing is I'm coming in one space from each edge, and I'm just cutting a window in that's 1 block wide by 3 blocks tall. And up on the second story, you can see the stairs don't get in the way of the windows, so I do cut windows in on all sides of the house up here on the second floor. Okay, and then here I am going to cut in, this is going to be the ceiling of the second floor. So again, I'm using the dark oak blocks, and I'm just filling that entire area in. And then what I can do later is I can come back and I can kind of put like another room up here. Maybe this will just be like a loft or a sleeping area. And then, the second floor could be, some other kind of living space. Or maybe this could just be storage up here. Maybe you could put a bunch of chests and you can store, all your treasures from when you're out adventuring in your Minecraft world. And then I just go ahead and grab a ladder, and that's what I use to get into our up into our attic. I didn't really want to put stairs on this floor too, because with the stairs coming up and then another set of stairs, it does take up a lot of space. So sometimes for something like that, just like a storage area or whatever, it just is a lot easier to use a ladder. It works perfectly fine, and it looks pretty good too, as it is. And it works well. In here I'm struggling putting a trapdoor down the way I wanted to. I thought I could put a trapdoor up on top, but I guess I couldn't get it on top of the block, so it kind of fit in that block. And then I can't put a ladder on this top block, but it's okay because I can still jump out here. So I can still get out right there, and then I can still close the trapdoor. You can see I tried a whole bunch of times here, but it just really wasn't working. I think I finally gave up with just that. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I accidentally put the wrong block on. And then there, I think I finally gave up and just said, I'm going to leave it right there. Then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually dig down into the tree, and I'm going to put a ladder, going down to kind of connecting up with you'll see up with the other house. Alright, and right here you can see I drilled a hole down and I placed a ladder going down here to the next level. And you can see that gets down pretty close to the level of the other house that's down there. And I will build like a little walkway that comes out to that in a minute. What I do is I go ahead and I grab a crimson fence to match the the other colors on the house that we just built here, and I'm just going to build like an area around this stair here, this ladder, because there's not a whole lot of space between this and the edge of the tree. So just to make it feel safer, I basically surround the whole area here with the crimson ladder. And then you'll see right here, I don't show you the entire thing of me putting the ladder in, but here is the finished product. And you can see the ladder goes around that entire area right there. And then it also, comes up here and surrounds this ladder here. So now you really can't fall out at all. You can get down, you can get safely down to the bottom, and you can climb here all the way up into the house. And then of course you got the trap door here you can close, and now you're safely inside your house. So no zombies or creepers or anybody else can get you. I'm guessing zombies can't climb ladders, can they? So maybe you're safe anyway because you got a ladder here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a slab here, and I think I grab I think it ends up being a birch slab. At first I thought it was oak, but I'm going to make it match that slab and walkway right up there to the right. So it is a birch slab, and I'm going to go ahead and connect that little walkway over to here, and then kind of place slabbing on top of the tree here, and then that will be a yeah, that's right there's where I thought it was oak. I'm gonna attach to this tree here so you can get from these two houses to the new house that we just built. And again, I'm gonna keep the walkway 2 blocks wide because I think that just looks nicer and it's easier to walk on without having to worry about balancing or falling off. And then what I will do is I actually step up these I'll step up these slabs as well, so that by the time you get over to that tree trunk you will be right at the level of where the ladder and the railing is for the other house that we just built. I really like this build. I think it's come along real nicely. It's kind of a real neat creative idea. You can imagine, like, climbing up this giant tree house, and it's kind of a dream of like a kid. If you had this giant tree house. And then here's where I said I placed the slabs up on top of the tree here, just to kind of make a, kind of like almost like a deck, I guess you can call it. I don't think I go ahead and put railing around this in the end, but I do just cover it all in the slab here. And then this is cool too because they're all mostly half blocks now, so you don't have to actually jump to get up them. You can kind of really just walk all the way over here to the ladder, and then once you get to the ladder you can climb right up to the top. So I think that looks pretty good right now. Now all 3 houses are connected to each other. This is how it's looking so far, and I think I might come back maybe as part of the last build. I'll come back and try to put some branches in on this tree. Oh, here's a spot that this is originally the spot I was going to put the ladder, but then it didn't work out so well, or I didn't like it where it was. So I'm just going to go here and fill it in with, fill it back in with the oak log. There we are, right up to that railing. And then I just come down here because I placed that 1 block sideways and I want it to be placed vertically, so I come down here and I just break it and place another one in there. Okay, and that right there is our house so far. Kind of looks like it's almost like a smiley face looking at you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab the trapdoor again and place it on both sides of each of these windows here, and that will finish up the shutters for the 2nd floor of our house. And then right here is our finished shutters on our house. I think that looks a little better. It doesn't quite look like it's a smiley face anymore. And on this side here, where we don't have the window because we had the stairs on the inside, I decided to go ahead and grab some pictures and hang them up here on the side of the house. So I kind of like that landscape one. I don't really like the skull one. That one's pretty neat looking. And then this other landscape one If I can find that one. I kind of like that one. Kind of looks like a mountain landscape there. And then that right one on the right hand side there is maybe like a mountain house or something like that. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but I think there is a house back there in the background. So yeah, that finishes up our build for today. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if there's anything you would like to see us build, please let us know in the comments. And we'll be more than happy to try to build it for you. Or if there's something you want us to add to one of the builds we already had, again, let us know in the comments. We love interacting with our viewers. And until next time, have a great day.